Good morning. It's now time for our cooking segment. We're live from Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One, and this morning we have Susan Dublin. She is the regional coordinator for the Food Bank of Central and Northeast Missouri. And this morning you are going to show us how to make a roasted vegetable lasagna. And what I like about this is you say that you can do this all year round and just change up the vegetables.
That's right.
Depending on the season. So,
that's right. Today one of the items that I've used is butternut squash.
That sounds delicious.
But when it's the summer and all the vegetables are fresh, you use whatever is fresh in the summer.
All right, perfect. So walk us through the steps.
Okay. Well, one of the things that we're going to do, and I'm just going to show you a couple of things on the mushrooms. You can use any vegetable. I used several. You're going to cut 3. We're going to toss them into a bowl.
Okay.
And I've got some zucchini here. I've got asparagus. I have fresh garlic.
I knew I smelled that garlic.
Yeah, yeah, it looks good. Now I want to show everybody a tip about asparagus.
Okay.
I think probably most people know this, but asparagus snaps on its own where it's ready to snap. And I have a husband who believes that you should snap every single one because they will all snap at different places. Okay? However, I tend to go back, I leave the lower rubber band on, I've rinsed all this and everything, and those are really high compared to normal. So I'm just going to go here and use the guide and cut
all of them
straight down.
Look at that.
And then the rubber band keeps it all together, and here you have it.
Fantastic.
So then we're going to drop those into the bowl,
Okay.
including those that we've taken off. And we'll put some more. I started on my platter. You'd use non-cooking spray, non-stick cooking spray.
Okay.
And you make your coins, as they call them, on your zucchini about 1/4 of an inch.
All right.
And so you toss all this in the bowl, and then you sprinkle some olive oil on it.
Get it mixed in there.
And kind of just mix it in.
Okay. And then once you're
make
done with
sure
that,
it's all, then you lay it on the cookie sheet, put
Okay.
it in a 400 oven and roast it for about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
And some of the items are roasted a little different. I tend to hover over it and pull it in and out and use my tongs and pull pieces out and put them
because you don't want them burn.
That's right. And this recipe can be made all at once, or what I typically do is roast all the vegetables in the evening one night after dinner, and then the next day I just assemble the lasagna.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Makes it really easy.
Yeah.
Makes it really easy.
So after we're done with our roasting our veggies, what do we do next?
Okay, then we are going to take the, the lasagna pan, the white one, and we're gonna, I've already started layering it. And
you got it?
yeah, sorry.
That's fine, that's okay.
All right.
I'll get that for you.
Can you
I'll move this out of your way, is this okay?
Perfect.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, what I've done here, and the recipe states exactly all of the steps, you know, it's just a layering process. Lasagna is really very easy to make. Please don't be intimidated. And I've taken some shortcuts here as well. One of those shortcuts is using jar sauce with this recipe. The vegetables are so flavorful with fresh ground pepper and salt on them that it's okay. So your first layer is sauce. Your second layer are the noodles. Then you add the ricotta. And I've taken ricotta, added an egg to it, and then I use fresh basil in the summer, but right now I'm using dried basil because it's not plentiful. And sprinkle it. Then you put down a layer of the mozzarella cheese. So we have that here. And you put the cheese down. And then you lay in all of your vegetables, which I have right here.
Can we just show how beautiful these vegetables look? How amazing does that look? And these you literally just popped in the oven and roasted them.
And roasted them. And I can tell you that for kids, it caramelizes most of them, and it brings up a little bit of a sweeter flavor. And I have had kids in my home when I've done broccoli and cauliflower and all kinds of things that they swear they don't like, and they try them roasted and they decide they like them.
So then what you do is you're going to go ahead and stack on.
Then we're going to layer these in,
and
then we'll repeat, which will be sauce, noodles.
Right. And then that's when you pop it into the oven once again?
Yes.
Okay, and then how long do you cook that for?
Then when you put it in the oven, you put it in at 350.
Okay.
And you cook it for about 40 minutes.
Okay.
And depending on your oven, some ovens take a little bit longer. And you pull it back out and put a little more cheese on the top. You cook it covered. And then when you take the cover off, you put it back in for 10 more minutes.
Okay, and then after that it's done.
Then you need to let it rest for about 10-15 minutes and then cut into it, and they'll cut nicer.
All right, so we'll do all those steps, and then with the magic of TV, we'll have one
ready.
To try one. All right?
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
And if you're just joining us, we're live from Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One, and you are looking at a roasted vegetable lasagna courtesy of Miss Susan Dublin, the regional coordinator of the Food Bank of Central and Northeast Missouri. Thank you so much for being here. So you would like to mention something about the Food Bank?
Oh, of course I would. You know, the holidays are coming. It's a tough time of year for those in need who are looking for extra food to get through those holiday times, and so please keep them in your mind. We'll be doing some food drives at Hy-Vee, and Hy-Vee is also doing Checkout Hunger, where you can add to your register bill for $1. I also have CNR Markets doing that in the surrounding area, in Macon, La Plata, and places like that, and I'm really happy to be working with all of them. And we also, of course, always have the Buddy Bank, and we're getting ready to do a brand new event in December called Help Buddy, Help Hungry Kids during the holidays.
Oh, we'll invite you back in December so we can talk more about that.
Perfect.
And just to let you know, $1 does go a very long way. You might not think it's a lot, but it buys a lot of food.
15 pounds of
for
food.
the food bank and for families in need around the heartland. So thank you so much. With the roasted vegetable lasagna, the nice thing about this is you can interchange the vegetables throughout the seasons, so it is in season, and very easy to make. We'll post all of this on our website at heartlandconnection.com. But really quickly, what are some of the vegetables that you added in here? We have, you said butternut squash.
I have butternut squash. I have asparagus, mushrooms, red and yellow peppers, onions, roasted garlic, and zucchini.
Yes. So can we go ahead and try this really
Yes,
quickly? All
please.
right, let's do this.
Please
It
do.
smells fantastic.
And also, while you're doing that, you know, of course, it's wonderful with a loaf of bread. And I've just put a little olive oil on here, and you know, would heat this up. And I don't cut my bread because Italians just tear theirs. And so,
That's
you
the way I
know,
like
it comes
it.
out and you just tear off
take
a
it in my hand,
piece.
just,
Yeah, that's right. And you dip it in the sauce. And
This is absolutely amazing.
one other tip, I don't ever cook lasagna noodles, and you do not have to buy the no-cook lasagna noodles. You just have to have a little extra sauce in the bottom.
And it'll cook it.
And it'll cook it for you.
Fantastic. Awesome. All right. Well, again, like I mentioned, we will post the recipe on our website at heartlandconnection.com. Just click on the Good Morning Heartland tab at the top of the homepage. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We hope you have a fabulous weekend, and we'll see you right back here on Monday morning at 5:30 a.m.